Hi, I'm Michael Hastings, the food editor of the Winston-Salem Journal, and today I am making omelets. There are lots of different kinds of omelets. I'm going to make a French omelet, or the way I make French omelets. Everybody's got their own little techniques. There are actually a couple different ways you can do it. I'm going to show what I think is the easiest way for most people. One thing about omelets is they cook really quickly. The way I think omelets should be made, they cook really quickly on the stove. So before you get started, you want to make sure everything is prepped and ready to go before you do any cooking. So I'm going to beat my eggs. I got 3 farm fresh eggs here. A good 20 seconds usually I find. So I see no big streaks of egg white. That's good. Always season my eggs, salt, and a little fresh ground pepper. And the eggs are ready to go. For fillings, you can do a lot of things. The French actually sometimes don't put anything in their omelets, but us Americans, of course, we like a little fillings. So you want to have all your fillings ready to go. So I'll make sure my cheese is grated. My vegetables are cut. If the vegetables need cooking, like asparagus, I've blanched some asparagus. I've sauteed some red pepper. Things like scallions or fresh herbs don't need to be cooked, but you want to have them chopped, ready to go in the pan, because the cooking is going to go really fast. Once you've got everything prepped, you're ready to go. You turn on your heat. I like medium high to high heat, depending on your burner. And the first thing we're going to do, once we turn the burner on, is put in some butter. Teaspoon and a half, I find is good. What I've got here is an 8-inch nonstick skillet. Nonstick is best. An 8-inch to go with 3 eggs, I find is great. If I was going to do a 2-egg omelet, that would be okay in here. Or I might want to switch to a 7-inch pan. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to melt my butter. And I have these eggs ready to go, because as soon as that butter is melted, when it's foaming, but before it browns, I want to add my eggs. So there it's melted and it's foaming, so in go the eggs. Now, the first few seconds, I don't touch it. I give it about 5 or 10 seconds. I want those edges to start to set. You see the way they're starting? Once they start to set, I bring in my spatula. And I'm just going to start moving things around the pan. And you see how quickly this is going. And so I'm basically creating empty space for the liquid to run to, because where it runs is where it's going to cook. And the whole kind of idea is you want to get a kind of light crust on the outside, but silky, custardy egg on the inside. So now we're ready for filling. So I think I'll put a little bit of asparagus in mine, maybe a couple red peppers, and a little bit cheese. About a ½ cup filling total is all you really want in a 3-egg omelet. And then the omelet's done. We're ready to fold it up and plate it. So to roll the omelet, I take my spatula and I turn one side in a little bit, and then I turn the other side in. And then it's just a matter of really turning over the pan, and it rolls right out in a nice rolled shape. And there you have it. You want to put a little parsley on it, maybe, but you're ready to eat. And you can find this recipe on my blog, dishing it out, at journalnow.com. That's good.